At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News 46 is also brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News 46 is also brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Tonight on News 46, Congress is in the process of approving the debt ceiling.
A Pahrump favorite is now under new ownership.
And we have a look at the summer block party that took place this weekend. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 2nd, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Christine for News 46. Topping our news tonight, the scare that swept the nation regarding a possible national default is now over. Deanna O'Donnell tells us more.
The U.S. Senate has crossed the 60-vote threshold needed to pass the last-minute compromise plan to raise the nation's debt ceiling in exchange for spending cuts. Once the Senate finishes voting, the bill goes to President Barack Obama to be signed into law. The bill imposes sweeping new spending cuts over the next decade. The measure was approved by the House of Representatives last night by a 269 to 161 vote. If the current $14.3 trillion debt limit is not increased by the end of the day, Americans could face rapidly rising interest rates, a falling dollar, and a shakier financial market, among other problems. Regardless, the federal government could still face a credit rating downgrade. The agreement, which was reached Sunday by Obama and congressional leaders from both parties, calls for up to $2.4 trillion in savings over the next decade, raises the debt ceiling through the end of 2012, and establishes a special congressional committee to recommend long-term fiscal reforms. The other $500 billion increase would be in the debt limit, and it would be subject to a congressional vote of disapproval that can be vetoed by the president. In the second stage, a special joint committee of Congress would recommend further deficit reduction steps totaling $1.5 trillion or more, with Congress obligated to vote on the panel's proposals by the end of the year. The committee would comprise of 12 members, 6 from each chamber, equally divided between Democrats and Republicans. The panel's recommendations would be due by November 23rd and guarantee an up or down vote with amendments by December 23rd. The committee is expected to consider politically sensitive reforms to the tax code and entitlement programs, though Democrats and Republicans disagree on the likelihood of any eventual revenue increases. If the committee's recommendations are enacted, Obama would be authorized to increase the debt ceiling by up to $1.5 trillion. If the recommendations are not enacted, Obama can still raise the debt ceiling by $1.2 trillion. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
As of news time, President Obama has signed the bill.
And folks, Seemoore has been a local favorite here in Pahrump for a number of years. The Polar Parlor is now under new ownership with exciting new things to come with it.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. We're here with Randy and Candace Simpson. They are the new owners of the Seemoore's Polar Parlor. And at this time, they're new to Pahrump, and also as a business owner, also they're one of our newest chamber members. So we just want to welcome them and officially bring them in with the ribbon cutting. So at this time, if you guys want to cut the ribbon. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay!
I'm here with SpongeBob, and SpongeBob's favorite place to eat is, of course, Seemoore's here on Highway 372 and Blag. We had a ribbon cutting here today. We're going to speak to Randy and Candace.
And we came out about 5 years ago from Las Vegas.
Tell me about joining the chamber and the ribbon cutting this morning.
Well, it's just been an honor to be a part of the chamber, and they brought all these people out here. They organized a lot of stuff for us, and it's just an honor to be a part of that and make this opening just a little bit better.
This is a really great thing. To become a chamber member means what to you?
Means we're a big part of this community. People will see us as a part of this community, and like my husband said, it's just an honor.
And I know that the Burgess own Seemoore's, and they're moving. And so tell me about the menu change and maybe some of the business change. Is there going to be a lot of change in the menu and the operation at all?
No, we're going to try a few more things, like we're adding cookie dough to the blizzards, and we're trying out a new Reese's shake. So just small little things. We're not going to change the menu too much. We want the business part, the food and the ice cream, which everybody loves and knows, to stay the same. And we will be trying some new things, but not too many changes on that side. The business side will change. We're going to try and do more advertisement and try and stay open over this winter if we can. You know, it just depends on how the business does. So
people have kind of taken in Seemoore's as kind of their own here in town. I know a lot of the teams come here, a lot of the kids at the high school and everything. So that's going to keep up that wonderful family atmosphere.
Absolutely. That's been our big thing this whole time, is we're a family business, and we want to keep that atmosphere.
So what do we have going on for the grand opening? Any specials, anything's going on? I know we have a bouncy house here, and we have SpongeBob.
Yes, we do have SpongeBob, the Bounce House, and we have 10% off everything on the menu. And you know, if there's things on the menu, you can also make things up. If we've got the stuff to make it and you've gotten something from back east, and if I have everything here and if you can name it, we'll make it for you. You just don't have to get off the menu. And we just want to also say that you know, there's people that have come here for a long time and for some reason or another don't come here anymore and go other places and things like that. We just ask for an opportunity to win back that customer, you know. And the people that have never been here, we just ask for an opportunity to win that customer also. So.
And people don't know where you're located. We're on Blag and Highway 372. Is the hours of operation the same? What are they?
For the summer, the hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. for this summer.
And then for winter, we'll see how that goes.
Yes, we'll put that out in the paper.
And for more information, do you have a number they can call?
Sure, 702-348-9688.
And invite people out for parties. They can give you a call if they'd like to schedule something.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know, we're open to all parties, and anybody wants to come out, and we're here to listen to all ideas.
So we'll see you down here at Seemoore's with SpongeBob and the Bouncy House and lots of great food and, of course, ice cream. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Last weekend, the Stagestop Casino in Heath's Laugh Factory hosted a summer block party. News 46 went to take a look at the fun and games that took place.
We're here at the summer block party we told you about all last week. It's so much fun here at the Stagestop and Heath's Laugh Factory. What a great event this was. We're going to speak to Marvin Caperton and Heath Campbell.
Isn't it nice? The people are all out here. We have entertainers performing their hearts out. We got the gunfighters out here. What more could you ask? Heath, tell them, what more could we do?
I don't really know what more we could ask for, but the weather's been great. If you're not here and you didn't make it, you better make the next one, because it's going to be even better than this one.
This is so much fun with all the booths and the entertainment, and of course you can't miss out on the food at Heath's Laugh Factory.
Absolutely. We're selling a lot of food. We've actually got a couple food vendors out here too as well, so come out and show your support.
This is a nice venue, a nice area, isn't it? It's really big, large, kind of a park setting.
Beautiful park setting, you know, nice and cool, no asphalt, so you don't have no asphalt burns.
We're going to, of course, let everybody know when the next one's coming up and everything like that. But the evening time was a great idea, too, as well, wasn't it?
I think so. What do you think?
I think it worked out great. And the weather was a little stormy, but it actually working out really great.
So what are we looking forward to next time? Have you planned, is it going to be similar to this, or we're going to...
We're going to have some repeat performers, possibly. We're going to try to get the reggae coming in, you know. We like the reggae in the community, and we're going to work on that. Maybe a little country western. Who knows? Depends on the growth.
What a great idea. And for more information, people want to get involved, people want to buy booths, our performers.
You can call Marvin at 209, what's your number?
2362 or 702-834-2119.
Where are we located for people?
We're at the Stagestop Casino on Stagecoach Road. You just come down Blag to where the road's closed. Can't go any further.
All right, folks, we're going to have much more local news coming up right after the break, so please keep it here. Welcome back to News 46. Whether it's a ribbon cutting, rodeo, or a local festival, the Pahrump Gunfighters are expected to be there. They have been a staple in the community, and they have recently acquired a new member.
I've been out here quite a while. I used to work out at Bonnie Springs and Spring Mountain Ranch, and loved entertaining and getting back into history with Wild West. And Pahrump Gunfighters were a good group to actually help me get to join.
So tell me about the whip. I know you've performed everywhere, even Disneyland. That's what they were saying at the Smiles Across Pahrump.
Just for a short stint, I was out there, and we were out visiting, having a good time, and had my whip with me and started drawing a little crowd, and everybody really enjoyed it.
So tell me about the whip.
What I use is a 6-foot-long cattleman's whip, or bull whip. Overall length, it gets out to about 8.5 feet. It's braided leather. Every time you use it, the small crack you hear is actually the little popper here. It actually breaks the sound barrier and stuff. So it gets accelerated to just over 700 miles an hour. So it's one of the oldest tools used throughout history. They're about 3,000 years old.
What attracted you to the whip?
Most like anybody else, Indiana Jones. And being able to whip out a 15-foot bull whip and swing across the pit, and then you start understanding how they're constructed, and then you think that, okay, Hollywood has a little bit to do with it, but you can actually grab a hold of things, pull them to you, like you saw earlier with the cutting and everything. I mean, they're very accurate, and it's just a fun tool to use.
Some of the moves that you do all have names, huh?
Absolutely. Most common one is the cattleman's crack. Just comes up over the shoulder, straight out in front. Then you can do a reverse crack. You have Halle Berry and Catwoman. She did the overhead crack was her signature, and all in all, there's probably about 40 to 50 different cracks you can do.
Wow. So tell me about people getting involved in this. Do you actually have groups where you get involved in just learning about whips and studying them and everything? And what kind of practice does that take?
It takes a lot of hours of practice and Band-Aids, actually. There is a group out here that just relocated out here. They're Midwest Whips, and they do a lot of construction out here. I've talked with them, and every once in a while we'll get over in the Calvetta Eye and get together and just have fun exploring all the different whips. There's a lot of people on YouTube. One of my mentors right now is Adam Winrich, and he does Ren Fairs and Wild West extravaganzas all over the world.
Wow. Do you have special whips created for you?
No, actually, I'm getting into braiding my own whips. Wow. The ones that I've been using, I get from Western Stage Props. Uh-huh. They're over in Vegas, and the gentleman over there, he's the one that actually started teaching me how to crack. Uh-huh. And ever since then, that was about 6 years ago, and I've been addicted ever since.
Some of the things that you do is like you have a lady hold a straw out and you slice the straw, or the playing card, or the paper plate.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, there's been hundreds of tricks that have come up with. Ones I'm working on now, being able to open a soda can with a whip, which is very hard. I mean, you're looking at nylon versus metal, and it's all about accuracy and speed.
So we're going to see you at the Pahrump Gunfighters in the upcoming shows and out here at Dusty Flats. I know we're going to have another summer block party here at the Stagestop next month. Will you be here?
Absolutely, and stuff. I'll be wherever they want me.
And then also as well, the new shows for the Gunfighters start in September?
I believe so, yeah. The last Sunday of every month we'll be out here.
A local charity is holding a derby to raise money to feed hungry children here in Pahrump.
My name is Shauna Whelan, and I am the summer program coordinator for the Food for Thought. And I'm here trying to sell tickets for the Ducky Duck Derby the drawing will be at the Fair and Festival on October 2nd. The raffle tickets are $5. They look like this. Hopefully area businesses will be selling them for us. 100% of the proceeds after we pay the prize money will go to buy food for hungry children here in the Pahrump Valley.
People can buy tickets by contacting you or just seeing you at events?
They can buy them by contacting me, by looking for me on Facebook. Type in Ducky Derby, Ducky Duck Derby, you'll find me. I'm constantly putting stuff on Channel 41's Facebook page. Look for the yellow duck. That's my icon right now. Any Kiwanis member will be having the ducks because they are kind of helping us sell these right now as we just became a member of the Kiwanis Club.
So what's a ducky? You get a duck?
There's 2,500 ducks in a pond, which is basically a 15-foot swimming pool. And hopefully we can sell all 2,500 ducks at $5 a piece. The tickets, basically all we're doing is collecting the information to put into our roster since so many people are collecting the tickets. You keep your stub, you give this one back to us with your $5 donation. And at the Fair and Festival, we will actually be drawing ducks out of, plucking the ducks out of the pond. Yeah. Say that fast 3 times. And then the top prize is $500. Second prize is $200. Third prize is $100. Plus area businesses are making donations. So if you want to donate to the raffle, feel free to contact a Kiwanis member or myself or somebody else. Somebody will find me.
For more information, can they call you?
Sure, they can. My number is a cell phone, 616-902-0629. You can also find me on Facebook. Like I said, I'm on there all the time. Or you can a Kiwanis member.
Folks, we had a rainy weekend, we've had humid days, and it just doesn't seem to be stopping. We've still got more humidity coming around the bend. Don't go anywhere. We'll have Zach Fuentes with your weather right after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. I'm Zach Fuentes here with your weather. Today we had a high of 101 degrees. Our winds were coming out of the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Our gusts were up to 11 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is holding steady at 29.97. The UV index is 8, which is still very high. Our humidity is at 18%, which is pretty low. Sunrise is at 5:52 a.m. and our record today was at 15 degrees, back in 1979. Tonight, we're going to have an overnight low of 77 degrees. Our winds are going to come out of the west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. Our gusts will be up to 11 miles per hour. Humidity will be higher than it was today at 32%. Our sunset will be at 7:49 p.m. and our record low for today was 55 degrees back in 1937. Tomorrow is going to be sunny skies. We're looking at a high of 102 degrees, an overnight low of 75 degrees. Our winds are going to come out of the west-southwest at 13 miles per hour, and our gusts at only up to 1 mile per hour. Humidity will be at 22%, and UV index is at 10, which is extreme, so stay indoors as much as you can, folks. Our sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:52 a.m. And our 7-day forecast, Wednesday we're looking at 102 degrees for our high. Our low is going to be 75, and it's pretty much the same up to Friday. Saturday through Tuesday we're going to be back in the double digits at 99, which is a nice relief. Our lows are going to range from 71 to 72 degrees. And our worst weather is in Cannonsburg, Michigan, where they had strong thunderstorms. Back to you.
Please be sure to subscribe to our free weekly email newsletter. To subscribe, just visit our website at KPVM.TV and fill in the form right on the main page. The newsletter is filled with top stories, coupons, articles, and more.
And folks, SAFI is Southern Nevada's oldest nonprofit foster care agency. They are holding special fast-track trainings for new community members interested in becoming foster care parents. These will be held at the Nye Communities Coalition at 2280 East Calvada, Suite 103. It'll be held on August 5th, 6th, and 7th from 9 until 6 p.m. For more information, call 702-385-5331.
Shadow Mountain Feed will be hosting a low-cost shot clinic for animals next Saturday, August 6th from 9 to 2 p.m. at the corner of Bella Vista and Leslie. For more information, call 727-5527.
And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Christine.
And from everyone up here in the Hill of KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.